Hello, it's your girl Sina again. If you're new to my channel, I'm a singer, almost a dancer. I was a dancer, but I'm not anymore. I'm a singer, model, and energy therapist based here in New York City for many years. I'm originally from Norway, and today I wanted to share with you 5 things that you should know before moving to New York City. Number 1, if you are lucky enough to have found an apartment that you think is good, you should hold on to it. I feel like I didn't realize this enough with all my apartments here that I've gone through. It's really tough to secure a good apartment that you feel okay about in the city, in my experience. If you don't want to live with roommates, if you want to live by yourself, you are lucky if you find a place that meet your criteria. So I'm trying to move because I realized the light wasn't so good. Now it's better. So if you have found that, make sure where you're going is better before you give up that apartment. Like, really make sure, in terms of noise levels, in terms of price, in terms of the personality of the landlord, neighbors, because it is a process. There are so many requirements here where you have to make, I think it's 40 times the rent, or 80 times if you have a guarantor, or there's so many things. And you basically, you know this if you're already considering moving here, like seriously, but if you show up to an apartment showing and you don't have your documents together, that apartment is gone. Like, you have to show up to the showing with all your documents ready to go if you find a place that you like. And once you do secure it, hold on to it, because you don't want to downgrade. Okay, the commute, this is thing number 2. I talked about it in a previous video, but you should know that the commute here always is more draining and longer than what it seems by looking at the map. When you decide on an apartment and you're like, oh, it's only 2 minutes from the L line. There's no internet, I've said this before, and there can be delays. There are usually delays or construction work, especially on the weekends. So it's not a deal breaker. It's just something that you should know before moving here. The commute takes longer than expected, and it also drains you of much more energy than you would think. Number 3, you should know before moving here that it will be a balancing act to maintain your family and vacation rights. Obviously, I'm from Europe, so I think maybe if I was from the US, I wouldn't notice as much. But I do not have a 9-to-5 job. I work for myself, but when I go to the corporate places where I model, sorry for the noise, when I go to the corporate places and the design houses where people do have a 9-to-5 job, they really have to vouch for themselves in order to be able to take a vacation, because there's always something that your boss wants you to do. And actually, also as a freelance model here, it's always a balancing act to try to gauge if it's okay to go away from the city, because you might miss out on gigs, and you're sorry, I just kicked the camera. You are replaceable, basically. So it is a really messed up thing where, at least seen with European eyes, it's like, wow, I need to go spend time with my family now, so I don't, so they remember my face. But that's something that you can feel out for yourself, and then also stand your ground. Is after years and years and years in this city, there's just certain things that are non-negotiable, and health and family time really are those things. So the world won't change until more people really put their foot down and stand their ground and draw the line. And don't be so scared to say, listen, I'm going away that week. I'm spending time with my family that week. And that's how we can change the culture from the inside out. That sounded really naive. I just heard it, but it's also true. So, be prepared for that balancing act and stand your ground. Be prepared to prioritize your family, even though it seems like it's scary to do so here. Okay, number 4. You'll move here with one goal or dream in mind, and then you get offered things that put you at a crossroads. There's so many opportunities in this city, and in a previous video I also talked about how the city is really great if you learn to think on your toes, or if you already know how to think on your toes, because you constantly have to decide like any place what your next move will be. It's just that in New York it seems like the stakes are a little bit higher. So at the beginning of this video, I think I said I used to be a dancer, and I came here for that, but I switched away from that into fitting modeling, because that was the opportunity that came my way, and I decided, okay, I'm going to go for this opportunity. So that's something that you'll experience quite a lot here, where you'll be tested if you come here to follow one dream, and then it's like, is it good to try to follow that dream still but take this opportunity instead? Oh, actually I'm evolving as a person now, all these opportunities are coming. I don't know why, but it just came to my mind, like the first season of that real estate show that was here in New York. I forgot what it's called, the Bravo show, and how these guys that used to be like background actors or janitors or something became really big deal brokers. That's what the city can do if you wanted to, and if you make the right choice. Okay, the last point, number 5. It will test your character and ability to alchemize wrongdoing. So there's a lot of frustrated people in this city. You definitely must know that before moving here. I gotta sneeze. There's a lot of... I sneezed on it. It's true. You can know it's true by my sneeze. There is a lot of frustrated people in this city, and the trick is to not take it personally, even when it's hot and humid like today, and you already had 2 people that was in a bad mood and interacting with you, and then the 3rd person comes along. It really takes discipline and commitment to stay heart-centered, but you can really hone that skill here, because there are so many distractions from what is truly important. But you definitely must know that, and it's better to be the bigger person. It's better to keep your mouth shut and not add to the drama. Don't gossip, don't add more noise in the field. Just try your best to show people the light, a better way, and be compassionate. And I think I'll leave you with that. If you like this video, you know what to do. Please like and subscribe. Any comments are appreciated. My name is Sina, and I'll see you in the next one.